Listen, if you had a company that has been valued at $50 billion, then they put a bullseye on the back of your head and they put a bullseye on the back of your industry's head, yeah, it could not be fun sometimes.
On the hood of every yellow taxi in New York City is a small blue and white plate called a medallion. This is basically a license to operate a cab. And Gene Freidman is known as the Taxi King because he operates more cars in New York City than anyone else, roughly 1,000 of them.
My first two medallions were maybe 150,000 apiece in the late 90s when people just didn't want to be in this business. The prices, I think, got up to about 1.3 million for a corporate medallion at one point.
To those of you keeping score, that's an almost 800% gain. For Gene, it was good to be in the taxi game. But recently, a black cloud has formed over the industry. In 2014, Uber more than doubled its footprint in New York City. And since then, the average price of a medallion has shrunk to about $850,000.
I think Uber is a brilliant, fascinating, technology company. I don't think they're a good taxi company. I don't think they're a good limo company. I don't think that they're a good employer. I don't think they're honorable in the way that they do politics or they conduct themselves. Uber is circumventing regulation. There's a rule book that's 200 pages, right? Just for medallion owners that we have to follow. Everything from what the meter looks like, how you're supposed to work, what you're supposed to charge. If the regulations that were out there right now were enforced, then we'd be fine. I'm the operator. Nobody's going to operate better than me, and definitely not somebody sitting in Silicon Valley is going to know what's better for my passengers, my drivers, me, and the regulator, right? Better than me.
As much as Uber has changed the taxi industry, it's only one of Gene's problems. He borrowed heavily to expand his fleet, and in March, Citibank moved to foreclose on 90 of his medallions, claiming over $30 million in unpaid loans. He was able to reach a settlement on half of those, but 22 of his companies, which represent the other half, still had to declare bankruptcy.
The price of medallions. We have a liquidity problem. We have a liquidity issue. I'm in reorganization on about 22 of my companies. We need to change. Is there a universal app? Is there proper regulation?
Whatever strategy overhaul Gene can manage, he'll have to do it quickly. Over the last 2 years, taxi pickups have dropped from 14 million to 12 million per month.
I like a challenge. Since last summer, I ripped everything up and I'm rebuilding it from scratch. That's really exciting. I'm 44. I'm an honorary millennium. I used to have long hair, now I have short hair. I dress a little bit hipper and cooler. And I think a lot differently. I'm thinking about what can I do? I always bragged that in my business, times are either awesome, excellent, or just very good. So I think we're on the bottom of very good right now.